Hello and welcome to computer class. How are you all students? Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 5, Introduction to MS PowerPoint. And we know that MS PowerPoint is related to presentation. In the presentation which we will be doing with PowerPoint, we can add more pictures, graphs, charts, sound, animation in the text or the document which we have done in PowerPoint, which makes it more attractive and effective to read it. So let's start the chapter. So let's start with the chapter number 5, Introduction to PowerPoint 2010. So let's start with the activity. Look at the following pictures and tick the places where you have seen a presentation. So here we can tick at your school. So at our school, presentation helps us in improving the communication and create positive learning experience to the students. It also helps in improving their listening, reading, writing skills in the students. What is a presentation? A presentation is the way something is shown or a topic is explained to an audience. Earlier, presentation was used on a printed material which contains some text, pictures, graphs, charts, and narrations. And when the computer was introduced, so the presentation software have also been changed, and now it can be used with a combination of text, pictures, sound, video, animations, graphs, charts on one screen itself, which has made the presentation more effective. It is power packed and it is quite easily understandable by the audience. MS PowerPoint 2010. Now, to create a presentation on a computer, we need a presentation software. Now, a presentation software is a program which allows to create presentation by combining text, pictures, video, sound, animation, charts, and graphs with many special effects. Now, one of the most popular presentation software is MS PowerPoint 2010. It comes as a part of Microsoft Office 2010 suite, and it gives all the tools to create excellent professional looking multimedia presentation. Now there is some important point that the technology that enables the computer to combine the various media of communication, text, pictures, graphs, charts, audio, video, animation together is called multimedia technology. So PowerPoint presentation 2010 has many powerful tools which create the professional looking multimedia presentation. Now let's see the components of presentation. The file that we make in PowerPoint is called a presentation. A PowerPoint presentation is made up of several electronic pages called slides. Now we have seen book which has a number of pages. Similarly, in the presentation, it is made up of electronic pages which is called slides. Most of the slides have dotted boxes over them. These are called placeholders, and different types of placeholders help us to put different types of contents, text, pictures, sound, etc. on the slides. So as there are a lot of pages in a book, similarly in a presentation we have different slides in one presentation, and in this different slides we can add text, we can add pictures, sounds, videos, animations, and many other things. Now let's see the tips for making a good presentation. First, the slide of your presentation should contain title of the presentation. That means on the topic which we are making the presentation, that should be mentioned on the first title, first slide. Second, choose a title that reflects the contents of your presentation. Now, whatever content we are adding in the presentation, the title should be according to that. Third, keep the text simple and to the point. Use interesting but simple fonts. So the font style should be interesting as well as simple, and the text should be simple and to the point. Fourth, should use pictures, graphics, etc. to make the slide more attractive and easily understandable. Fifth, use a light color in the background so that the text must be readable and understandable. Sixth, you can give a banner on the top of the slides for effectiveness. Audio, video, and special effects can be inserted to make the presentation more effective. There's one important point. Then we create a file in PowerPoint is known as a presentation. When we save our presentation, it automatically adds an extension .pptx to the file name. So .pptx is a file extension of the PowerPoint presentation which we save. Next, starting MS PowerPoint 2010. So how to start PowerPoint presentation? First, we'll go to the search icon on the start screen, and there we are going to type Microsoft PowerPoint 2010 in the search box and press enter key. And the window which is in the picture showing that would get open, and there are many components which are in the PowerPoint presentation 2010. Let's understand it one by one. First is ribbon. The ribbon shows 9 heading tabs, namely File, Home, Insert, Design, Transitions, Animations, Slideshow, Review, and View. Now, each tab is divided into groups. Each group has several command buttons. When we click on a tab, all the groups and command buttons in it are displayed on the ribbon. So we can see the ribbon has many different headings, and there are several command buttons which is helpful while we make the presentation. Next is the slides or outline pane. Now this has 2 tabs. Clicking on the slides tab shows a thumbnail version of the slides in your presentation. Thumbnail version means the small version of the slides which we have used in the presentation. The outline tab shows text outline of the information presented on the slides. And the outline tab, it contains the outline, the main information which is present on the slides. Next is notes pane. It is the narrow area at the bottom of the slides pane. Here we can type the note that we want to refer to while making the presentation. In the notes pane, we can mention some points which are related to that slide. View buttons. There are 4 buttons: normal view, slide sorter view, reading view, and slideshow view. This is present at the bottom right corner of the PowerPoint window. Now this allows us to view the slides in 4 different ways. And there are some more components like placeholders. These are the dotted boxes seen on the slide. where we type our text. And placeholders can also contain pictures, charts, and other non-text items. Next is slides pane. It is a big area in the middle of the screen. We work directly on the slides in this area. And then comes the status bar, which shows the current information about the presentation, such as slide number, design theme used, etc. Now let's see in the picture that there is a placeholder, that means the dotted box seen inside the slide. Here we can type the text, we can add pictures, charts, graph, tables. So in this we can make our slide. Next is the slides pane. Now this is the pane, this is a main slide, the particular slide in which we are working. And the next comes the status bar, which shows that how many number of slides are in this presentation. It shows the notes pane, it shows the different views which we can click and see it. The number of slide number can show the design theme. So these were the components of the MS PowerPoint 2010. Now students, your homework is you have to read page number 67 to 69. Students, today in the class we have done the introduction of MS PowerPoint. So you are going to read those pages which we have done in our class today. Take care. Bye students.